Brought to you by Dehancer. Use the promo code RABBIT to receive 10% off Dehancer products. Dehancer.com.
Hello and welcome to No Rest for the Weekend. I'm Jason Godbey, and today on the program, we're kicking off 2026 with a preview of some new movie releases. Joining me in the studio, you know him, you love him, it's Yasin Lago.
Hello, world.
Welcome back, my friend.
Hey, how's it going?
2026.
And away we go.
We got a new crop of movies. We saw a lot of movies last year.
A couple.
And now we got some more to look at. Interesting crop so far. Interesting. So if you haven't seen one of our preview episodes before, we're going to do this like we did the previous ones. I'll read the IMDb description for the film, and then we're going to tell you if we want to see it, as in see it in the theater, stream it, as in wait for it to come on streaming, or skip it altogether. All right, first we're starting off coming in hot in February 6th, Dracula. When a 15th century prince denounces God after the loss of his wife and he inherits an internal curse, he becomes Dracula. Well, you know, it's Dracula. Condemned to wander the centuries, he defies his fate, guided by a single hope to be reunited with his love. This one is directed by Luc Besson, starring Christoph Waltz as Van Helsing and Caleb Landry Jones as Dracula, with Zoe Blue as Elisabetta/Mina. To me, this looks like Luc Besson just doing Bram Stoker's Dracula from the 90s.
I was going to say very specifically the Francis Ford Coppola version of Dracula.
Because the romance is not written into the original story. Like the original story.
As far as like the book, the novel, or the movie, the Bela Lugosi version, no. It's not only that. It's the whole combining of the Vlad Tepes legend, him going to war, him coming back, him cursing God, like the whole.
It's the same movie.
It's the same movie with some extra footage of him going to war, maybe. Or I'm not. You know what? I am not going to tell you what the movie is going to look like completely, but from the trailer, it looks like, for me, even to the point of, like, you know, he comes to the castle and he's the old, creepy, bag of bones.
I would say I love Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula. I have great affection for that film.
I have such affection for it. I can't even really. I can go into it like a whole episode.
Yeah. So. The question becomes, like, do we need this movie? Also, we just had Nosferatu, which is funny because that had Lily Rose Depp in it, daughter of Johnny Depp. This has Zoe Blue. Zoe Blue is the daughter of Rosanna Arquette. So I'm like...
And Depp's performance in Nosferatu is, frankly, for me, is why you would actually watch it. So... so on that part, good luck with that.
Yeah, I'm curious.
It's got Christoph Waltz, though.
Yeah, I like Christoph Waltz. They got a German guy to play Van Helsing. So there's that. Although Anthony Hopkins is splendidly German in the Bram Stoker's Dracula.
But he chews on the film in such a way that only a master, only a thespian could do, and then you stand up and applaud at this. Somebody else, you would go, what the hell? But he doesn't, and frankly, it's a bar that you have to like. Yeah.
So I see it, stream it, or skip it.
Well, it is Luc Besson, so I'm not gonna totally throw it out. As far as like skip it, but I'm gonna probably stream it.
Okay.
Even though
that's fair.
Even though it does look like a big screen spectacle.
It does. So. I just feel like I've already seen this movie before, done 30 years ago,
and fantastically.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next one. Whistle This is also coming out on February 6th. A misfit group of unwitting high school students stumble upon a cursed object, an ancient Aztec death whistle. They discover that blowing into the whistle and the terrifying sound that it emits will summon their future deaths to hunt them down. This one stars Dafne Keene, directed by Corin Hardy, who directed The Nun.
So it's that's a pretty good, because
Yeah.
The Nun is pretty good.
Very reminiscent of what was the one with the hand? The hand object where people shake the hand and then they
Oh, Talk to Me.
Very reminiscent of Talk to Me, but to me this just looked like pretty people being hunted down and killed.
Well, I'm sure that it's going to be a little bit more nuanced than that, but just that you're going to go see how this whistle kind of like possesses people, takes people. There's a whole mythology behind it. I want to say from South America, which they explain in the movie. It stars Dafne Keene, who's on who for some who may not recognize the name, AKA X-23.
X-23
from Logan.
She's also in the Golden Compass series on HBO. She's a very accomplished actor for her age, and she's very good. You know, I mean, I don't know. For me, I'm not interested in this. Is going to be a skip it, but you
know.
are a horror fan,
right? So I'm right. So there's that. There's a lot of anticipation for it. It looks very interesting. I'm probably going to catch it. And at this point, I would say that most people are probably going to stream it, unless I go there and see a movie that, like, you have to go to the theaters to see.
Yeah, I probably it's gonna. By and large, it might be a stream it, but horror fans, man.
Yeah, and also the title. Don't let the title fool you, because Smile and Smile 2 are two of the scariest horror movies you could see right now. Smile 2 actually might just freak you out, but Whistle. Right now, at this moment, let's say stream it.
Well,
but
there's not much going on in February too, so it's like, are they going to go see? You got Dracula and Whistle coming out,
right?
So it'd be interesting to see what those two do at the box office, head to head.
See if Luc Besson's name still commands.
I love Luc Besson. I think he's crazy, but
I have loved some of his
The Professional,
his
Fifth Element,
his cinema. I don't know what he's doing at home, but
I love '90s Luc Besson.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the next one. Now this has a great title,
Yeah.
and a great cast too. This one's called "Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die," which sounds like a slogan for 2026 here coming up in America.
Yeah.
So here's the premise. We got a man from the future. He arrives at a diner in Los Angeles where he must recruit the precise combination of disgruntled patrons to join him in a one-night quest to save the world from the terminal threat of rogue artificial intelligence. Stars Sam Rockwell, Juno Temple, Michael Pena, Zazie Beetz. Directed by Gore Verbinski. He's the guy who did The Pirates. I saw the trailer. This looks batshit crazy.
Yes. Okay, first of all, if we didn't tell you the title, you would have thought that was the next Avengers movie. With that said, this couldn't be any further from that. It's probably closer, I guess, in like just to give somebody an idea of what it could be. Could be an idea. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. It's that sort of
bombastic,
complete manic chaos, with a cast that, like, this could be a movie about a bakery. There's just a whole bunch of, like, folks that that could be in anything. If they were together in anything, this would be great.
Right.
But the concept of it, and I'm going to leave it alone because I don't even think I understand what exactly is happening in this. It's Sam Rockwell dressed like
right,
the vagabond from the future. I'm in.
All right. So do you think this is like a see at the theater movie, or?
I think it's going to be one of those that people in the know are going to see it in the theater. They're going to talk about it, and then it's going to be one of those. Well, we all have to see it. I didn't realize.
Yeah, and it's coming out. Let's see if I can find it. It's coming out on February 13th, so just in time for Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So it might be a date movie. I don't know. For me, it's probably a stream it. But
there's also competition, and that competition I think will determine.
Well, this is sort of like the anti-Valentine's Day. We'll talk about the next movie.
Yeah.
So the next movie,
opening the same weekend.
Open the same weekend, February 13th, could not be more different. Wuthering Heights.
Possibly.
Now, this is a new adaptation of the novel from Emily Bronte,
Yes.
A passion and tumultuous love story set against the backdrop of the Yorkshire moors, exploring the intense and destructive relationship between Heathcliff and Catherine, starring Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi. This has been a movie before. It's been a movie. It's been a TV series. It's been adapted many times.
Yes.
The first time I saw it is with Laurence Olivier.
Mm.
And
Is that the first one?
I don't know if that's the first adaptation, but it's the first one I
On screen,
knew
I
of.
guess.
The first screen up that I saw anyway. And I thought it was kind of boring. It's very over the top melodrama,
Right.
incredibly English, but they got two of the prettiest people on the planet to do it.
Right now, at this point, I would say yes.
So like Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi, very hot right now.
Yes.
This is pretty people being romantic and tragic. I have no desire to see this movie whatsoever. But
For the Sense and Sensibility crowd and
and guys who get dragged to the cinema by their girlfriends.
Emily Bronte and that's hey, how you doing?
Yeah. So like if you
and by the way, this is Wuthering Heights. I don't know if you've noticed that, but they are in quotes the title.
It's not. I don't think it's a true adaptation.
Right.
I think so.
It's an adaptation in that it's open for creative.
But it's probably not that close to the book.
No, and I think I've seen someplace where Emerald has said, who's the director, Emerald Farrell, has said that there's things in it that she would really wanted to happen in the book or in the movie and didn't, and so there's going to be some stuff. And this is going to be weird coming from an old guy. I understand that. If the movie does not have the sex, this movie is going to be. It'll work for some folks who just want to be like romantical. If you really want to get people, if you really want to like, oh man, you got to go see. You either go like hard dramatically, hand it, or you give them what they came for.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Elordi and Robbie.
We talked about on a previous time we did this one, for the fall movies last year. We talked about Big Bold Beautiful Journey with Margot Robbie.
Yes,
and that thing tanked hard.
Yes.
So this is, I don't know. Will the kids come out and see this one? Will girls be dragging their boyfriends to this one? That's the question.
Rom-coms have taken it hard in the last couple of years. This one is a bit more of a spectacle, and they're trying to make it more of a
cinematic experience.
Yeah, exactly. With, like you said, two beautiful people. But if it comes off like really nice.
Yeah, I think it's going to be straight up.
I think they should sharpen the edges on a thing like Wuthering Heights.
I think it's going to be more of a straight up melodrama. I think it's going to be kind of over the top, big, bold. The trailer looks big and bold. The style looks big and bold.
I hope it's bold,
and I think that's what she's going for.
But at this point, and I'm going to have to go see it because I'm married. So there's there's that. But otherwise.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what kind of. So also that same weekend, in time for Valentine's Day, we've got Crime 101 on February 13th. It's an elusive thief. This is going to be Chris Hemsworth. Eyeing his final score, encounters a disillusioned insurance broker at the crossroads, played by Halle Berry, As their paths intertwine, a relentless detective trails them, hoping to thwart their multi-million-dollar heist. This is a heist movie. I think heist is a great subgenre. I've always been fascinated by heist movies. I love the planning of the heist. I love the whole details. I love it when it's fun,
Yeah.
and I think some of these movies can be really fun.
Yeah.
This one looks to be very stylized. I think what they're going for is something akin to Michael Mann's Heat, but I
Right.
think he's also making a Heat too. But
Right.
yeah,
Right. Well, I mean, it's a little. It's Michael Mann maybe doing a little. Maybe a little bit Thomas Crown, a little bit.
reminiscent of Thomas Crown, I think is a good one.
What you call it? Mark Ruffalo as a cop. I think.
Mark Ruffalo's been playing a cop in so many movies.
He could play like something else. Like give him the robber role. I mean, for goodness sake.
Well-
Halle Berry's good to see her out there. Barry Keoghan. That's what got me interested in this.
Yeah.
I saw okay. Chris Hemsworth's got something that they're putting out in theaters. Good for him. I think he worked really hard in those Extraction movies, and I think he's due some cinema time.
Yeah, I think he's, here's the thing though. For a film like this, are people going to go out and see it?
That's
Because
the
I for me it's probably a stream it.
It's unfortunate, and unfortunately, these kind of movies, it takes something like Heat 2, which do we need Heat 2?
Right.
No, another Michael Mann heist movie. Every day, all day. Do we need Heat 2? No.
Yeah.
But this one, not to say that this is Heat 2, but the heist movies, I think there has to be some sort of draw to it that would have been like, if and this is unfortunate because I'm not more of a fan of one than the other, but if Tom Cruise
I was just going to say that
had starred in the Hemsworth,
if this was
part,
Mission Impossible level action, maybe that would get. But
now mind you, I'm not somebody who, I've got to see, Tom run up the pyramids. I don't need all that.
Right.
But he is an action star, even without the the special stunt, and I think he would have brought something.
Yeah.
If he had brought what he did with like Collateral.
Yeah.
Then I
Again,
think
Michael
it would
Mann.
I think it would have been.
I like Chris Hemsworth. I think he looks good in the suit and good in the cool car and driving fast.
He looks great in this movie. Everybody does.
I think it's going to get a Netflix. I think people are going to wind up watching it, which is fine, because at least people still see it. But yeah, I don't know if people are shelling out the bucks for this one in the theater.
It's a shame.
In fact, that might be the overall statement for a lot of these movies, unfortunately. All right, so the next one looked interesting. I saw in fact, I think they sent me I think I got the press release on this one it's called February 20th, so it's the following weekend, How to Make a Killing. Now, this stars Glenn Powell, Ed Harris, Margaret Qualley, Jessica Henwick. Disowned at birth by his obscenely wealthy family, blue-collar Beckett Redfellow will stop at nothing to reclaim his inheritance, no matter how many relatives stand in his way. So basically, this is a guy who's been disinherited, comes from a billionaire-type family, and he starts killing his way up the food chain to inherit all the money. So any other cousins and stuff like that, he starts bumping them off one by one in creative ways, which sounds dumb as a premise, but it's an A24 picture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the caliber of talent is very good.
Yeah.
I mean, Margaret Qualley is in everything.
Yeah. I saw the trailer with her in it. She looks like she has always been in that picture. There's something about this role that's like, this might have been written for her. And the best part of it, the best stuff looks like film noir. When they lean into the film noir part of it, And if Glenn Powell can pull off an Alan Ladd, then this might be.
I like Glenn Powell a lot. I think he's a good actor. I just think, again, see it, stream it, or skip it. Are people going to the movies for this thing? Probably not, in my opinion. I think I'm curious. I will probably stream it.
Yeah, I'll definitely watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, will people come out to see it? Unfortunately, it's
no. I
it's
would
so
go to
hard
a press
call.
screening for this. Like if
Yeah.
somebody gives me a free ticket, definitely. But
Yeah.
are you shelling out the $20 for this one? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a shame, but and shout out to Jessica Henwick.
Yeah.
I love any time she shows up in anything.
Now, I think also this same weekend, although I failed to write down the date, we got a new sequel, Scream 7. Okay, so I'm just going to give it to you straight. You're a horror fan. All right, so when a new Ghostface killer emerges in the town where Sidney Prescott has built a new life, her darkest fears are realized as her daughter becomes the next target. Now, Neve Campbell returning to the franchise with Courtney Cox, and a young lady called Isabel May is going to play her daughter.
She's a lovely actress.
So my first reaction when I watched the trailer for this, my first reaction was, egads, there's another one. Like, good God, this franchise is as unkillable as Ghostface Killer. Now, Danny and I saw Scream 6, and that had the new cast with Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega. And we saw it at a screening by Brooklyn Horror Film Festival, and it was a blast because there were so many Scream fans there. Really loved it, really just drunk it in and had a great time with it. I had not seen a Scream picture since the first one.
There you go.
And I know. I'm old, okay?
Well, I mean, listen, the first one you kind of get. If you had said the second or third, like, oh, okay, oh, well, that's pretty good.
Well, the first one's a classic.
I get it. Yeah, the first one is classic. You get it, and the next ones are just sort of, oh, well, here's some extra on the same subject,
right?
And that's when it's best, frankly, when it goes back into, oh, well, let's get into sequels. There's a thing that he does in the second one, and I forget this.
Jamie Kennedy,
Jamie
right?
Kennedy, yeah. Good Lord.
But all those guys are gone now. I mean, Neve Campbell.
Most of them, I think Courtney Cox is still
Courtney Cox is still hanging in there.
She's still there, yeah. And I think there was a few of them that would love to be there, but they had to be killed off,
right?
Because this has to make it matter somehow.
So I saw the last one was fun, and I thought, okay, this is fine. It was just like crazy because a guy gets stabbed 17 times and somehow manages to live. And there was also the thing I remember in the spoiler review of that I noted that it was like not only did the police come at the end of the movie with the ambulance, but also the hair and makeup team.
Yeah,
because everybody looks real.
Oh, I think it's in the contract for one or two folks. But
so Neve Campbell, she did this in the 90s when she was probably in her early 20s. That was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And she did not want to come back to the franchise. They offered a boatload of money after Barrera was fired due to comments she made about something political.
Yeah.
And then they wanted to get Jenna Ortega the franchise, and she said, I'm sorry, I'm too busy making Wednesday shows.
Right. Also, I think she recognized that this is a duo effort. This isn't just, one of us just, starring in this.
Why do it works better as sisters?
It works better as sisters, and she recognizes that, and she got out. Also because the political firing was nonsense.
Right.
But so at that point they had two very healthy salaries that they could just now give to Neve Campbell. So she got the money that, frankly, she deserves because I'm sure everybody keeps coming for Ghostface because he's just so dynamic as a. I mean,
Neve Campbell built this franchise, and
she basically is the Jamie Lee Curtis of Scream, And since Jamie Lee Curtis is back in, I forget, I don't know how old she is, but it was 30 years since the remake or the redo of the. So at this point she's like, yeah, I can do this now for a minute, as long as they keep making Scream movies. And for me, they just keep making them.
Yeah. So I don't know. Is this a see it, stream it, skip it? What do you think? I mean, for me, I don't care. Like, I'll probably skip this one altogether.
Yeah,
but
I think I have to wash my hair that weekend.
Yeah. Do you think audiences will come out?
Yes. Yeah. It's unfortunate.
Okay.
It's like asking, do you think people are going to come out for another Fast and Furious movie? And you're like,
what are there, like 11 of them now?
Yeah. I think that's where we stop counting, but there's probably actually 13, and yes, they will continue to come out. So.
All right, so that's all we got for you today. Thanks so much for taking this trip down the rabbit hole. For more of our content and more of Yasin's reviews, you can find them on NoRestForTheWeekendPodcast.com. Coming up on the show, we got the No Rest for the Weekend Awards and our coverage from Sundance Film Festival, so be sure to tune in for that. You can subscribe on your favorite podcast app or on YouTube, youtube.com/GetBehindTheRabbit. And you can check out more of our programming on the BTRP Media Network at btrpmedia.com. For Yasin Lago and the BTRP Media Network, I'm Jason Godbey. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
This is the BTRP Media Network.